Hey everyone, welcome back to my home. My name is Lynn Wilson. I'm glad you're with me tonight. Happy Friday. I hope you guys had a great day today, and I hope you have a good weekend planned, whether it's staying home and wearing your pink fuzzy slippers, watching a Christmas movie, or doing things with your family, even if you have to work. You know what? It still can be a great weekend. Most weekends I work. I'm usually at work, but this week I have been on vacation. So we were supposed to go away for part of it for my husband's birthday, and we had to cancel and postpone because of my dad's memorial service. So we'll be having that this Sunday. So if you think of us on Sunday at around 3:30, we will be having my dad's memorial service, and you can just pray for our family. We will be sharing my dad's testimony and his faith and what that meant to him. And it'll be interesting to see who comes, and it'll be a great day, and I'm just looking forward to celebrating my dad's life and remembering the man he was, and in some ways still is, because we keep talking about the Alan Cameron legacy and all that he has instilled in all of us, and we're still sharing that information and still living the life that he told us to live. So he's still here with us. So with all that being said, what's happening? What's going on? Well, we decided to take mini vacation days. And for example, today, what did we do today, Graham? We went to a place called Christian Missions in Many Lands. And that is it looks like a castle here in New Jersey. It's about maybe an hour from our house. But it's a place with our denomination, that missionaries that come home from across the seas and need a place to sort of regroup, maybe get clothing, spend a few months just getting settled and maybe doing doctor's visits, visiting family and all that. They call it furlough. They can come here and get that opportunity in this place. It's absolutely stunning. I'll have to share pictures, and it is just amazing, the story behind it. So from there, we went to a place called Allaire Community Farm, and it is a living farm. There's horses, therapeutic horses. They cater to a lot of people with special needs, autism, things like that. They have pigs, and one huge pig there today, and a bunch of babies. They have other animals. They have gardens. They have a COVID memorial. So for those that have died in New Jersey, you can write their name on a stone, and they have a memorial. A really cool thing that they've just started setting up. They have a store. First time in my life I ever saw turkey eggs being sold. And they have fresh vegetables there, and I don't know, it was just great. We went on a hay ride. They have pony rides, and they have all kinds of stuff. So we know the owner's dad, so there was about 20 of us that went, and they gave us the grand tour on golf carts. It was great. We had pizza. Then from there we went and got ice cream, and we were then traveling through an area called Spring Lake and Point Pleasant and Brielle. Some of you that might know a little bit about New Jersey, you know what those homes look like. We went past the ocean. The waves were just coming in today. It was beautiful. It was a great day. A little humid, but it was 78. It was just like the perfect September day. So we really enjoyed that. Came home, took about a half an hour nap, grabbed a bagel and cream cheese, and then headed out to church and worked with our kids club that hasn't met in about 2 years because of all the virus and things going on. We haven't been able to meet in person, so we spent some time just being a support there to whatever they might need. And now my sisters are headed into New Jersey, which I'm so excited. So we'll spend the weekend with them through the memorial service and just doing some sister hangout time as well. So that's what's been happening in my day. So, what's going on with you guys? I'd love to hear from you. Leave a note below and tell me what you're doing either today, which is Friday, or over the weekend. And so what are we doing on this video tonight? Well, I have been doing some, as you can see, some decorating. I finally took the time, because I'm on vacation, to get my fall decorations out. We've put our pumpkins up, and we've done some things. We have been doing some tweaking on some redecorating that we've been doing. I took the back of a hutch off so the sunlight is now coming through, and we put white twinkle lights on the back of it. I'll have to show you guys. It's really awesome on my coffee station, my newer coffee station. I don't know if I even showed you that, but we'll get to that. And we're getting a new to us couch delivered next week. So we moved the couch that was in my living room into a new TV adult mom and dad area that we've created in our dining room. We've done so much, it's crazy. So the new to us couch will be coming and going into my living room. I'm pointing as if you know where my living room is, but it's going to the living room, so we've been getting ready for that. And what else? Okay, so I had something really exciting happen. You ready? So yesterday, or the day before, I don't know, I think it was 2 days ago, I got to meet one of my viewers slash friend. And we went to a town called Smithville. You've heard me refer to it. So we went down there. I took my mom with me, and we got to meet Camille. Hello, Camille, if you're watching. And hello, Ted, if you're watching. And Camille's husband, Ted, enjoys my videos as well. So that's kind of cool. Have a guy here. So Ted, I'm glad you're watching. And we got to sit and chat and have lunch. So it was great. We got to talk about YouTube questions and just talked about life, and it was just great. We loved it. It was really a fun time. And then I came home, and if you remember, a few days ago, I got that HelloFresh box. Well, it was one of those boxes that turned out kind of kudos to HelloFresh. They refunded completely the whole box. So some of the things I had to throw out, some of the things I could keep. I'm not going to go into what I could keep and what I couldn't, but in the long run, I sort of had to improvise with what was left to kind of gather up what I could use and create something out of it. I didn't want to waste the food that was still usable. So I had a lot of potatoes from both meals that I had, and then we had one package had a bunch of carrots. So for tonight, Friday, we are doing a collaboration with Moss Family TV. So I need to give a shout out to Moss Family TV. Go and check out I will leave in the description below their videos for the month of September. We're doing Fall Food Friday. So anything to do fall related and cozy foods, breakfast, lunch, and dinners or snacks. Phelan from Moss Family TV has invited all of us to be part of that. So I'm doing in a collaboration with her. Again, in the description, you'll see her video. Go check that out and give her a note that At Home with Lynn Wilson sent you. But what I decided to do is, you know what? Comfort food to me is what you need in fall. Even though in New Jersey we had 80 degrees 2 days ago and today was like 73. But we still have hot, humid weather. But in the fall, it just means like hoodies, hats, bonfires, s'mores, and cozy homemade food. So I thought to myself, you know what? Sometimes some of us don't have the luxury of going out and buying food, or we have to use up what's in our freezer. And maybe our freezers are so full, we just have to use the stuff up. Or maybe you don't have a lot of money and this is sort of a lean week for you, and you're saying, oh, all these people are doing these fancy, meals, and I don't really have a whole lot. Well, let me tell you what I made. I made a Sloppy Joe beef stroganoff style. And so what I basically did is I made a cozy fall food for Friday with what I had in the refrigerator. I had bits and pieces left over. Now maybe it's from a HelloFresh that sort of went, kind of down the tubes, but that's okay. It was still bits and pieces of food that I had in my refrigerator. So I'm going to tell you what I did, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot out of here, put the rest of the video to music, and let you enjoy just watching in a relaxing way of me meeting one of my viewers, Camille, and hanging out at Smithville, and then we'll jump into the food and you'll get to see. So my husband and I like carrots, and he was raised with mashed carrots, just like mashed potatoes. Never heard of that before until my mother-in-law introduced me. And my husband and I love potatoes, so I decided to make the carrots and the potatoes, mash it together, so a nice root vegetable, mashed something. And I used up everything that I had left over, and then I had that for dinner, and the rest were going to freeze. Then I had a little bit of chopped meat left over from the HelloFresh that I could salvage. And I thought sloppy joes. I had some ketchup and Dijon mustard, and I used a little bisto, which is like a beef bouillon, and I made a little thicker gravy in it. And then I put some chopped onion in there, and I added some garlic and a little salt and pepper, and made that into a nice stew kind of thing. And I had one lonely little tomato that wasn't looking, it was a fresh tomato, but you know, you want a nice, if you live in New Jersey, you know, you want a nice red Jersey tomato. Well, this was I hate tomatoes when you cut them and they're a little white on the inside. But you know what? I didn't want to waste it. And I thought every little bit of nutrients is always a good thing. So I chopped up that tomato, I threw that in there. So I made a sloppy joe, just like you would with your ketchup and your mustard and all of that. Well, then I had a little bit of sour cream, so I threw the sour cream in there, which made it more like a beef stroganoff style. So I threw that in there. So there was garlic and onions, tomatoes, ketchup, Dijon mustard, ground beef, salt and pepper, what else? Bisto or beef bouillon to thicken it up a little bit, and then the sour cream. Mix that all up. I got some rolls and I put them in the air fryer and toasted them up, and then popped them open, put the sloppy joe beef stroganoff style on top, so it was an open face sandwich, and put the mashed potato right on the side with that. Oh, let me tell you, it was so good. Wasn't it good, Graham?
Oh, it's a die for.
It was excellent. A+++. And this is from gathering what I had in the refrigerator and basically throwing a fall food Friday meal together. So I want to encourage you. You don't need to go out and spend money. Look in your fridge, look in your freezer, see what bits and pieces you have, and throw it together and make some kind of a skillet meal. Throw it on some rice, some noodles, a piece of bread. You don't need to go out and spend money to have a nice cozy meal for yourself or your family. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. I'd love for you to stick around and see the up and coming videos I have. So stay tuned. I'm going to put music on. I'll show you the food, and I'll show you meeting my viewer. And one thing she did mention was maybe do a meetup with some of my other viewers. So I am planning for a spring 2022 meetup here in New Jersey. If you're either local or in the area, I'll let you know that date. If you'd like to meet up, I'd love to meet some of you. We'll hang out, maybe do lunch, connect, become friends in person. All right, stay tuned for the rest of the video.